So Joe, we've moved down to the opposite the Stella Maris Rowing Club, and here we are beside the sculpture that you remember seeing getting made.
Yeah, Niall O'Neill made that. That's called Axe Heads. Very interesting piece. Niall done a piece after that, sometime after that, in Malahide. The serpent in a shell, a cockle shell, or a mermaid or something like that. Very big piece. But Niall done that. I don't think he's too well. He wasn't too well there the last time I talked to him, you know. That's before the pandemic, you know. But good sculptor. Very, very good he was. He used to use a red bronze, the several coloured bronze. But that was natural red bronze. He used to use that. Like, I tell you, it was a bronze which ESB uses for their connections. I know that because I knew the company that was giving the stuff to them was making the work for them. That had to be done in this special bronze. Probably was less connective, you know what I mean? But that's what he was. I used that, Niall used that. You'd always know his work, you know? Didn't you have to have a patent because the colour was in it? I never used it. I don't see anyone else ever used it.
And can you tell me about the sculpture itself? Anything about it?
It's the axe heads. It's a different type of society. You see, you look around and you see every way in it. You know what I mean? It's on both sides. It's all cubist type of stuff. It's a cubist type of work. You know. Here again, that should be painted in luminous so the cars can pick up the light when they're going along. But nobody seems to care. That's the problem. You know.
Well, it's the same as the other sculpture.
Same as Sean Adams. They should be picked up. They should be able to see them. As I say, not saying about Henry Moore. If Henry Moore or Giacometti or any of them, they'd be painted in gold. He would. He should get the same treatment. There's no interest in the sculptors. The workers around the city is being neglected. There's no one speaking up for the artists.
Well, it's been here now 40 years it's been here.
I know, and look at the state of it, there's not much in it. I mean, a coat of paint now and that'll be back to normal. For a wire brush, employ someone with a wire brush or even a sandblaster machine, blast it off and paint and you'll be hunky-dory for the next 100 years. And show the kids, a country is known by its culture. Right, the Egyptians weren't savages. If you could sit down and make them pretty little things, they weren't savages. But it's not all. You have to have something to look at in life. I mean, that's something where an ordinary people can look at, as we say. It doesn't cost them a penny.
You were telling me about laying the foundation for this.
Laying the foundation was quite simple. You just dig the hole and put two pieces of timber across it. Leave the bolts down into it, and then just when it got hard, just screw them back down. That's the way it was. There was no need for big business.
You helped with that, did you?
I'd helped with that. I helped with a lot of stuff on the bridge at the time. At the time, I helped with a lot of stuff because I worked in industry before I had a stroke and done sculpting. You know, I worked in the industry, so I knew about putting things up like that. You know, as a construction worker. And you need that when you're doing outdoor work. Outdoor work should be put up with the building, making sure the weather and everything else. And when kids get up on it, drag it into that. And that was done so that if kids got up on it, they wouldn't cut their hands or anything like that. It's a lovely piece of work. A lovely shape in it, lovely character in it, lovely form in it. It's a solid piece of work.
Deserves better.
It deserves better. Of course it deserves better. Him and Sean Adams deserve better. Their work deserves better than what's happening here now. You know? As you say, how long is it there?
40 years now.
40 years? My God, that's a whole lifetime for some people. You know?
Just opposite is where your Children of Lir was.
I was there where the cars are.
So just over where the cars are parked outside the Stella Maris Rowing Club.
My Children of Lir was strong enough, was wide enough, spacious in the circle to just stand on its own. There was no problem. And there's a woman in one of their houses there came out to me and said, "Is that being left there?" I said, "No, ma'am, it's not. It's going to be." "Oh, sorry to hear that. It's lovely," she said. "I wanted something like that out there." I thought she was going to give out and say that bloody old thing, get rid of it, you know. It was the opposite way about. She wanted it left there, she did. One of them two houses down there. You know.